So yeah, when I'm excavating it, I usually like will allocate like, you know, really a good couple hours like to do either a foot or it might be even just to do a big toe.
Yeah.
Sometimes it takes me 2 hours to really, but the, you know, I say to people, you know, people might go, oh, I just did a big toe, but you did a big, you know,
Yeah.
people are going to know that their big toe's been done. I've had people come back to me 7 years later, like I might have done a demonstration in a class and just did 1 foot, and they're like 7 years later, they're like, I can still feel the difference between the foot you worked on and the other foot, you know?
Oh, I know.
So it's like excavating years of tension. And then once the person gets fully excavated, which can take, you know, who knows, at least 10 to 40 hours for average people, but sometimes longer. You know, I've had people take 100 hours or more, especially as people get older, if they've not looked after themselves, you know. And then once you got everything nice and loose, then it's maintenance. And so maybe a person comes in and sees you once a month or something, you know, and you're just getting rid of the tension that's built up over that month.
So I'll tell Randy.
Yeah, yeah. And yeah, over the years, I've just ended up, like I say, specializing a lot more in toes and fingers, but still really working with the breath, you know, working with people's breath, and like a garbage disposal unit to get rid of what gets stirred up. But yeah, when I first started, I used to do a lot more work on big muscles and spend a lot of my time working the thighs and the calves and the, you know, the back and everything. And that, you know, obviously that helps. But then I'd get to a certain stage where the tension wouldn't release anymore, and I started to go, well, what's holding it? What's holding it? And more, I just came down to the toes, you know, and especially like the tip of the toes, right, like this spot here. Even though you can't feel it as tension, you can feel it as like an energetic thing.
Yeah.
It was an acupuncturist actually that made me really think of, he was doing a treatment on me and he used a needle to actually bleed this spot to the point where a drop of blood came out, and I was like, wow, he's gone, this is a really important spot in acupuncture, and that made me realize how this is the source of bands of tension coming in all different directions. And you know, it's more on an energetic level, but it's underneath the energetic. We could, you know, use the word energetic, but that's what creates tension. You know, because my training was both in Western massage and in shiatsu and Eastern medicine, you know. So they look more at the flow of the chi and the life energy. And to me, it's the blockage in the life energy that creates the tension. His toes letting go really well.
See, that one, I had a broken bone.
Oh, did you? Yeah.
And I don't know, that caused that stupid thing that I can't bend it or
This
whatever.
toe over, like these ones here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't bend them, see?
Yeah.
I can't even, well, I can do a little bit that way, not that one.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I love all those clicks and things.
That was a good one.
Yeah, it was a good one. Yeah, nice deep one.
Chiropractor would be proud of it. John can manage that.
Oh, I'll go easier on John. I always try and work people just up to kind of their maximum that they can handle.
Yeah.
You know, you've got quite a high pain threshold, so I'm just,
I do.
you know, taking you up to what you can handle. And because you can handle quite a lot, I can get a lot done. It might not be comfortable, but
No, but it is
effective.
the after effect.
The after effect, that's right.
Wonderful.
Yeah. Even when I was in Edmonton there, because I've had this diabetes thing with my toes and all that, you know, as one of my teachers was working me, and it was really easy for him now to hit my pain threshold, you know. And, but it felt good to loosen up the feet. But we always just work up there. That's why I always say a 10 is like where a person can breathe into, and without tightening up against it, you know. And the 10's going to be different for everybody, you know. But as I say, because you're handling so much, I'm making really good progress. But if it is too much, always let me know. Okay?
Yeah, I know, but
Yeah.
it's fine.
Okay.
It's not pleasant.
No.
I can
Right.
feel it all right,
I
but the
always
thing
say it's
is,
a bit like visiting a dentist. You don't expect
Yeah.
to visit a dentist and go, "This is really pleasant," you know? Oh, do you feel that click? Yeah.
yeah,
Sometimes people think, you know, with massage or whatever, that's all about feeling nice while you get it, but this is far more about, you know, getting mobility into the joints and loosening up tight muscles and getting the life energy, blood circulation flowing, so that you then don't have the
frozen foot.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. I presume that's all tension anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
Solidness down below.
Mm-hmm. When I was driving through Ontario there, we came across different Amish communities, you know, where they're
Yeah.
driving the horse and buggies and all that.
Yeah, I saw it on your pictures.
Yeah. I remember watching a show on them, and they speak Pennsylvania Dutch or something,
Yes,
don't
they
they?
do. Yeah.
So they're originally from Holland, then, are they, or
Well, Germany or
Germany or
Holland,
Holland? Okay, yeah,
yeah. Mostly Germany though.
most of Germany. Oh yeah, that's right, because I think their Bibles that they read are in Old German or something, aren't they, or Dutch? I don't know.
Yeah, I know.
Such an interesting, different way. You know, you see all these cars and trucks and then guys
Oh,
driving
so-
along in their buggies and, you know, long beards.
Yeah. Around London, you'll probably find some more.
Okay, yeah. And we're going through Indiana, through English country, so
Oh well.
Yeah.
Stop in and get some of their. Oh yeah, you
their
get eat
pies.
by.
Yeah, well, unless they do vegan pies or something. But
Oh.
yeah. Feel that stiffness there in those joints. Oh, nice.
I bet you won't be able to do it with the left one. Oh.
know I asked you this before, but how long have you and John been together now?
26 years.
I was going to say it must be more than 20 years.
Since 96.
96, okay.
Yeah. That's why the 96 in my email.
Oh, isn't that sweet? Yeah.
Yeah. Only married for about 2 years, but
Yeah.
still.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was COVID though.
Yeah. Well, Corey and I have been together a long time, but we got married mostly for U.S. immigration. We actually, well, we had our own little marriage ceremony anyway, actually.
Mhm.
Spiritual marriage ceremony 8 or 10 years ago now.
How her parents take it.
They're really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're really nice. Her mom is a Catholic. She's a
Oh.
Catholic lady, but just a very loving lady, you know. And her and I get on really well. And yeah, she's just a very warm-hearted person, you know. And
Nice.
yeah, she came over. She's become vegetarian lately. It's, you know, she's just really open-minded, you know. And just like she's really into like being a nana, you know, like she has a
wonderful.
coffee cup saying that my favorite people call me Nana, you know,
Yeah.
and she's great with the kids and everything.
Yeah.
And yeah, she comes over and stays, and Corey's dad is really nice too. They're very different, you know, from each other. He's comes from like a martial arts family in Hollywood.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So his brothers, so Corey's uncles, used to publish martial arts magazines, and
Oh, really?
yeah, friends with like Jackie Chan in the
really?
you know, the
Wow.
Hollywood movie industry kind of thing. So quite an interesting Chinese martial arts family. But her father was born in Hollywood. It was his parents that came out from China
Ah,
originally.
so around second generation.
Yeah,
Third
yeah.
generation children.
Yeah, that's right. Her mom's from New Hampshire originally, so not too far from here. But very welcoming. They've been really welcoming to me.
So the brother in Kentucky, have you ever met him?
Yeah, he's in St. Louis.
Oh, St. Louis.
Yeah, Missouri. Yeah, he's really nice too.
Well, the climate should be a little bit better there, but then you get hurricanes there, and tornadoes.
Tornadoes. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. You get tornadoes up here?
Well, we had one, but not here.
Not here. Yeah.
No, in Uxbridge, where we used to live.
Oh,
where
really?
I used to live, yeah.
Oh, really?
It was very bad. There were
Really?
3-4 days without hydro, and
Oh, right.
a lot of houses took damage,
Yeah,
trees
really.
down.
Wow.
Yeah, amazing.
Scary.
We don't get them, but
Oh, right.
it's the climate. It changes so
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
But no, we were fortunate. Just far enough away from Toronto and the big cities, but
Yeah.
close to nature.
Yeah, that's right. No, it's a really nice little city. Is it a city or a town?
Town of Coburg.
Town of Coburg. I think it'll be a great place to do some courses. Not too stressful. Toronto's a bit too stressful, really. Come out as the
Getting
big city.
somewhere in Toronto is just the pits.
Yeah.
Definitely at rush hour. I remember we went to go to Come From Away, you know, when we have 9/11.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's a show and we had the tickets. And
Yeah.
we went on the bus here. We must have had 7 stops before we got to Toronto.
Yeah.
And we were supposed to have lunch first or something, but that was cancelled because we couldn't get there in time.
Oh, right.
It took us 4 sets of stoplight to get through one.
Oh, really?
4 times changing light before, you know, the backlog was just crazy. So the bus driver took a back road and dropped us off at the theater, and he took us afterwards to the luncheon.
Yeah.
But I tell you, holy cow.
Yeah. I'm
No.
not too much of a big city person these days. It's peaceful here.
Yeah.
Peaceful.
Yeah, when COVID started, and well, it was John's decision, and I bought this because I wanted to be close.
Yeah.
because I loved my house in Peterborough.
Yeah.
It had 3 bedrooms and it would have been great, you know, and I had an income from downstairs.
Yep.
So, but anyway, so I wanted to be close to him, so I went here. And then COVID started, and of course, he didn't like the food because he couldn't go to the dining room anymore, so the food was brought up, it was cold, and it was, you know,
Yeah.
not very appetizing. So then he started cooking himself, so I had to we hoisted the groceries up from the outside because I wasn't allowed in the building.
Oh.
And then when we were able to get out, and there was a gazebo, so we met in the gazebo, but
Yeah.
then they locked it up, so we couldn't get in there.
Oh no.
So we went and sat on the patio, and then they put them away.
Oh,
You
nice.
know, those, and then by the waterfront, we had 2 there.
Yeah.
Well, there's the one they
Oh,
can't
that's
take
good.
away because it's permanent, so we sat in there at the time.
Yeah.
And then he says, I want to get out of here, because he tried to get in here anyway, eh?
Yeah.
And I said, well, the only thing we can do is, before we run into trouble, to get married, and
Yeah.
so we got papers drawn up and all that crap, so
Yeah.
this is his and mine is mine, but
Yeah.
no problems when anything happened to us, but he can stay here if something happens to me,
Yeah.
for as long as he wants.
Yeah.
But, and he had a nice room. He had a bedroom and a sitting room, and
I saw
a
it.
kitchen wasn't much, but a lot of storage. But I don't know, I think he's a hell of a... He was here 3-4 times a week anyway.
Yeah.
He came here and he said, well, I'm eating here on Monday and Wednesday and Thursday because I don't like the food there.
Yeah. Yeah. What's the point in?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so...
I'll just check if our camera's still
Huh?
going.